First, the Trump team, what it reveals about this new White House. And tonight, the new tension also revealed. President-elect Donald Trump today out of view at Trump Tower as word comes in of a key national security advisor who bowed out. And after 24 hours of headlines that someone on the staff tried to get national security clearance for the Trump children, now comes word that that staffer is now gone too. ABC's Tom Yamas leading us off.
Tonight in Trump Tower, the first cracks in the Trump transition now starting to show. One of the president-elect's top advisors on national security abruptly resigning from the transition team. Former Congressman Mike Rogers reportedly pushed out. Today, Vice President-elect Mike Pence seen entering Trump Tower. Pence only recently put in charge of the mammoth transition operation. And tonight, word a low-level Trump staffer is out after requesting national security clearance for Trump's children, Ivanka, Don Jr., and Eric, who are all on the transition team. Senior advisor Kellyanne Conway forced to respond this morning.
I am not intimately aware of that particular line of questioning, Matt, but I only know what I read, which is that the inquiries were made very informally, and that's all I know.
Campaign sources say it was never a formal request from the president-elect or his children, but it comes with Ivanka Trump facing new scrutiny over this image. Her own company using the new First Family's interview on 60 Minutes to promote her jewelry line, sending this alert to fashion reporters, noting Ivanka was wearing, quote, her favorite bangle from the Metropolis collection on 60 Minutes. The bracelet retails at $10,800. It highlights the blurred lines between the Trump family businesses and the White House Trump's children are helping assemble.
People think that you're going to be part of the administration, Ivanka.
I'm going to be a daughter, but I've said throughout the campaign that I am very passionate about certain issues.
Today, Ivanka Trump's company blaming the bracelet incident on a well-intentioned employee, adding they are discussing new policies. The Trump children not the only ones on the transition team facing questions. Democrats sounding the alarm over the president-elect's choice for his chief strategist, Stephen Bannon. The former chairman of Breitbart News published headlines like this: hoisted high and proud, the Confederate flag proclaims a glorious heritage.
People didn't vote for Donald Trump so that he could bring a white supremacist into the White House.
But House Speaker Paul Ryan, who Bannon has repeatedly attacked, today refusing to criticize him.
This is a person who helped him win an incredible victory, an incredible campaign. The president's going to be judged on the results of this administration.
As for Trump himself, the president-elect still tweeting about the election he won. Today, firing off this message: if the election were based on total popular vote, I would have campaigned in New York, Florida, and California and won even bigger and more easily. As it stands, Hillary Clinton is now winning the popular vote by more than 770,000 votes.
And Tom Yamas with us live tonight at Trump Tower. And Tom, on Trump's incoming team, there is word tonight that Dr. Ben Carson, who of course ran for president, has now removed himself from consideration for the cabinet, citing experience.
David, Carson's top advisor telling Reuters that Carson's life has not prepared him to be a cabinet secretary. An interesting thing to say, since Carson thought he had enough experience to run for president. Carson himself saying he, as a federal bureaucrat, would be, quote, like a fish out of water. David?